What's running your life? The answer isn't out there. It's under your skin, in your unconscious, pulling strings while you pretend you're in charge. Stop lying to yourself. Learn the signs now and take back the wheel. Here's what's really happening. You think your choices are conscious. They're not. Most of your decisions, your reactions, your stuck habits come from parts of you refuse to look at. Every time you blame someone else, scroll away, or repeat the same toxic pattern, you hand power to something invisible inside you. That invisible force is your unconscious, built from repressed pain, old complexes, and constant projection. It makes you predictable. It steals your freedom. And the worst part? You call that who I am. That's weakness, not fate. I know because I've watched men wake up when they stopped pretending and started observing. Most people fight the symptom. Winners trace the pattern. Here are 7 signs the unconscious is running your life, and what you do about each right now. Sign 1. You rage over small things, repression at work. What it looks like, you lose it over traffic, a text, or a missed call. The blow-up has nothing to do with the trigger. Why it matters. Repression buries emotions. They pop up as disproportionate anger. Daily example. You snap at your partner for leaving dishes. 10 minutes later, you're confused why you exploded. Action. Name the emotion before you act. 2 deep breaths. Say out loud, I'm feeling anger, fear, hurt. Then journal 1 line, what actually happened and what else is beneath it. Do this every time you feel explosive energy. Releasing names weakens the unconscious hold. Sign 2. You repeat toxic relationships. Complexes running the show. What it looks like. You date the same type of person who hurts you again and again. Why it matters. Complexes are pattern energies formed by past wounds. They pull similar mirrors into your life. Daily example. You pick women who won't commit. Every breakup proves your fear, which then keeps you choosing the same. Action. Create a pattern log. After each relationship or argument, write 1 sentence. What did this remind me of? Repeat until you see the pattern. Then set 1 strict boundary next round. If they trigger that pattern, you leave. No negotiation. Sign 3. You project blame. You see your shadow in others. What it looks like, you call people lazy, arrogant, or toxic, but it's the trait you hide. Why it matters. Projection externalizes your unacceptable parts, so you never own them. Daily example. You accuse coworkers of being manipulative while you avoid accountability. Action. When you feel righteous disgust, flip it. Write, maybe I do this. List 1 concrete behavior you catch yourself doing that matches the label. Own it. Then set a corrective action. Apologize, change the behavior, or train yourself not to repeat it. Sign 4. You freeze when it matters. Decision paralysis from the unconscious. What it looks like. You avoid choices, stall, or say, I'll do it next week forever. Why it matters. The unconscious protects by keeping you safe in familiar discomfort. Daily example. You sit on that job offer because a voice whispers, you'll fail. Action. Force 5-minute trial runs. Commit to a 5-minute start on the task. If you still stop after 5 minutes, do another 5. Break the inertia. Repetition rewires fear-based avoidance. Sign 5. You play victim in arguments. Passive aggression and manipulation. What it looks like: you sulk, withdraw, or punish people indirectly instead of saying what you want. Why it matters: the unconscious uses passive tactics when direct expression is blocked by shame or fear. Daily example: you give the silent treatment instead of asking for respect. Action: use the clear ask. One sentence: I need X from you, because Y. Say it calmly. If you chicken out, text it. Practice directness like a muscle. Direct beats passive every time. Sign 6. You chase quick fix. Dopamine, repression through distraction. What it looks like: you binge Netflix, grind meaningless side hustles, or compulsively check your phone. Why it matters: distraction masks repressed feelings and prevents real work on the shadow. Daily example: you doom scroll at 2 a.m. instead of dealing with a fight or calling your dad. Action: implement a 60-minute no distraction window daily. Use a timer. No screens, no background noise. Sit with the discomfort. Write what comes up. This trains tolerance for the unknown inside you. Sign 7. You mirror others to fit in. Lost identity from internal complexes. What it looks like: you change opinions, hobbies, even your style to match whoever you want approval from. Why it matters: the unconscious abandons your true needs to avoid rejection. Daily example: you laugh at jokes you don't find funny to be liked. Action: do a 7-day authenticity experiment. Each day, say one thing you actually think in a group. Wear one item that truly represents you. Note responses. You'll survive. Your self-respect grows. That's how identity rebuilds. Now let me be blunt. Observation beats repression. Not more fighting, not more willpower. You do not conquer the unconscious by yelling at it. You weaken it by noticing it, naming it, and changing the smallest behaviors that feed it. Weak men swing and crash. Strong men study their swings and adjust. Start today. Keep a pattern log for 7 days. Every time you react, write the trigger, the reaction, and one deeper feeling. Pick one sign from this list you hit most. Apply its action step relentlessly for 2 weeks. No excuses, no drama. Imagine walking into a room and responding because you chose to, not because some hidden program did. Imagine dating without repeating your past. Imagine making decisions without that old inner voice sabotaging you. That's freedom. You get to it by becoming the kind of man who watches himself, learns, and changes. So stop fighting shadows. Observe them. Name them. Train them into submission. Start your 7-day pattern log now. See what you've been blaming other people for, and take it back. You're not powerless. You were untrained. Train. Lead. Win.